Hi guys, welcome back to the Novelist. I'm Callum, though you should already know that. Oh, let's not get discovered straight away. And today we're dealing with a funeral. The chapter is called The Funeral. We don't know whose funeral it is just yet, but let's try and piece together what's happening. Have to be the 21st? Okay, that doesn't really give us much of an idea. Afford to miss it. Oh! Dan! Are you trying to miss a funeral? Could get used to back rubs like that. What? Well that's... He has to learn about grown-up problems at some point. Okay, so that's... That's the son. Let's see what Linda has.
Oh, hi, honey. Hey, Mom.
What do I say? Coffee this morning was nice, just the two of us.
How's my man?
Okay, so Dan and Linda had some time together. That's nice. She knew I loved her? Oh no! Is someone related to Linda? Keep it together for Tommy. So I think it might be... Tommy's mother or sister, possibly, who's died? Or grandmother, I don't know. Someone related to her at least. So, any notes around the place? Oh, there's that. Oh, is that someone... Okay, so it could be someone flying off into the distance, or it could be someone flying off to heaven.
Oh no. Joe's funeral's the same day as the signing in Eugene, and Paul says they can't move it. He'll understand if I bail because he knows Linda, but Grofield is a different story. They won't give a damn why I missed it. They'll just get a memo and put it in a spreadsheet somewhere and write me off just a little bit more. And it's not just the timing. If I do the reading, I've got to get that chapter in shape. It's not even remotely ready for anyone to see it. Can't worry about what Paul says. He's my agent. He's supposed to stroke me. And what about Tommy?
Right, so Dan's worrying about having to miss the funeral, or possibly missing the funeral. But, you know, Korea could be their only big break. Let's see what Tommy's thinking. He can't figure out some of the words in his book, so he's learning to read. I'm not entirely sure how old Tommy is. How many sleeps until we go see Davy? Oh, that's his friend. Alright, well, let's see if we can... How do we do this without spooking Tommy? Oh. Let's explore his memories. See, we're getting the hang of this now. It's becoming quite clear. Oh yeah, so this is Tommy when he's drawing. Oh, he's sad again. Anything else? Okay, so there's another memory over here. What do you want, Tommy?
Is she in heaven?
Oh God.
I'm sure she is, honey.
Right, well, Tommy's trying to understand what's going on. I think there's another picture over there that we can... What do I say? We'll wait till Linda gets past and then look at that picture. Yeah, so... I don't know whether it's his aunt or his grandmother. I'm assuming it's going to be his grandmother unless something else has come up. Has died and become a space woman. Astronaut. Sad times. Let's take a look at Dan's memories. Oh, there's a note. But first...
Just be here for me.
Lynn, I'm so sorry. Tell me what I can do.
Oh, so... Sadness all around. This is quite a sad little chapter. I don't know where Let's try upstairs. Nope, not in Tommy's room. Something in here? Oh, here's Dan.
Should I have run the ad? I don't know if it would have helped a book, but I still spent all day kicking myself. Did I cop out? Is there some other reason why I didn't want to put the book out there yet? How am I supposed to believe I'm doing something that matters if I'm scared to tell the world about it? Damn it. Way to build your confidence, Dan.
Ooh, that's kind of that's kind of shitty. I'm not really feeling Dan at the moment. He's kind of a bit insular. All right, let's read this note. Call Paul first thing in the morning. Any possible way to move it? Is the thing announced yet? So he's still trying to do some serious work on that chapter. Okay. I mean, I don't know what else to say really. Dan's kind of he's being quite a dick in this episode. Chapter, whatever you call it. Where's Linda gone? Whoa! That was almost a disaster. Well, not exactly a disaster, but we couldn't make a compromise. Linda, where are you? There you are. Explore her memories. See what troublesome things have come about.
Just got back from the co-op. What a day. Monica gave me an interesting idea for my ocean piece. The water will stand out more if none of the people on the shore have any blue on their clothes. I'm going to work on that tomorrow. I'll be back here at the house, but just having new ideas and new friends makes working here so much more productive. I'm so glad Dan splurged on this. I can't wait to head back on Wednesday.
Okay, well, I feel good about that. We gave Linda something she wants, and I suppose it might have lessened the blow somewhat. Where is she? I think she's in the bedroom. There she is. Ooh, not good. Not good at all. Oh, notes.
I walked out to the bluff to remember Grandma Jo and say goodbye. And on the way back, I started thinking about what it really means to have a family, to make that your focus. She seemed to take such joy in being surrounded by her family, providing for them, taking care of them. I hope I never took that for granted. When I got back to the house, a question hit me that I can't get out of my head. What will Tommy think about Dan and me when he gets older? And what if Tommy has kids of his own? I can't even begin to think of myself as a grandmother. I haven't even been a mother for that long, and I'm still feeling my way through what it means to be a good one. At least I'll always have an example. I miss you, Grandma Jo, and I'll never forget you. I promise.
Right, so it's Grandma Jo. Or I suppose for Tommy it would be Great Grandma Jo. Anyway. So long since anyone's heard from me. Yeah, because you're becoming quite insular, Dan. You need to get out of the house. I understand the career troubles, but... Yeesh. I think a funeral is the exception.
Hello.
So let's see what Linda wants. She knew I loved her. The magazine says there's going to be tons of planes. Okay, so Tommy wants a magazine, and Linda, I don't know. Was there anything in here that we wanted to look at? No. Already looked at that. What are we missing? Linda, search the house for more clues. I really want to do things for Linda this time. Because you know, she's kind of had a rough episode here. And, you know, let's be nice to her. This really is a game of sort of spot the difference.
Anne, I just got off the phone with Mom. She told me about Grandma Joe. I know we expected it sooner rather than later, but this is hitting me so much harder than when Granddad died last year. Do you remember going to Grandma Joe's house after school on Wednesdays and playing until Mom got off work? How Grandma Joe always had a surprise for us? Even if it was just cookies in the oven, she'd always time it so the whole house would smell like them when we got there. I hope the minister captures those little moments because they don't seem as little now. I wish the circumstances were different, but it will still be good to see you at the funeral. What am I saying? You probably won't even get this until after the funeral. I guess I just needed to write anyway. Love, Linda.
I don't know.
So, was there a little voice that I just heard when we moved into that lamp? A little demonic voice. I hope not. I hope we're a nice spirit at least. Not some malevolent entity. Go away, Dan. Oh, he listened.
Hi, Daddy.
Alright, let's... Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
Tommy, I swear. Alright, he needs to call and buy a ticket if he's coming to the funeral. Where's the phone? It's gotta be in the living room, right? Maybe? Or in the office?
Hey, Mom.
Do these people have mobiles? I don't believe they do. What's this? Dan, big news, got a call from Bracket Books. They want you to do a reading. Oh, his book's name's Windsong. Okay, so this is trying to get Dan to not go to the funeral. I don't know. Like, on the one hand, yes, it's his career, and this is the dilemma we're always coming to, that he's always needing to work on his career and provide for the family. But on the other hand, you know, it's Grandma Joe's funeral, and Grandma Joe was a cool woman from everything we've heard. Alright, selecting the phone, we'll choose Linda's resolution. Press escape to continue, or E to choose Linda's outcome. Okay, so basically the same message as before. Alright, let's choose Linda's outcome. I don't really know what Tommy's outcome was meant to be. He likes planes? Sure. Alright, well let's go with Linda's. Alright. So let's try and find the Kaplans and see what's going on. Hope Tommy understands. Miss Joe too. Aww. Dan's showing a bit of compassion. The Diary of Claire Bradford, 1961. Why don't I feel more excited? This was supposed to be fun. Just Roger and me, Mom and Dad, think we're here with Ben and Laurie. But of course that was just a trick. Nope, just Roger and me. I guess maybe being alone with Roger that long is what's making me nervous, though why should that be? He's my fiancé after all. Everyone has second thoughts before they get married, right? Oh, this is like the house of marital troubles. I don't know whether my mere presence as a ghost exacerbates these kind of things, but who knows? So... Ooh. Anything around in other places? Any more notes, maybe, about the ghostly goings-on of the household? What's this? Oh yeah, the compromise. So let's see in the air show ad, we'll choose Tommy's compromise. I mean, there's air show, and then there's sort of, you know, the livelihood of the family and a funeral, so sorry, Tommy. Oh, the desk of Harold Baxter once again. A final entry before I depart. The bank would no doubt prevent me from purchasing this house due to the inherent conflict of interest, but given its history of frequent ownership changes, I feel confident. I believe it will prove to be a shrewd investment as a rental property, and I think I now understand why people do not stay for extended periods. I find myself unable to describe the feeling precisely, but in my time here I have found my mind drifting in strange ways. As if it was not always my own. But the natural beauty is undeniable. Perhaps shorter visits are wiser in the property. Yes, I believe that is a fine idea indeed. Okay, so even paranormal investigator Harold Baxter is getting a bit antsy. And you know, I've just noticed the very faint crosshair in the middle of the screen, which I kind of like the effects. It's subtle. It's something that you don't notice, but nonetheless it's good to have. They help with motion sickness. Crosshairs. So that's always good. Selecting the chapter, we'll choose Dan's compromise. Yep, okay, let's choose his compromise. Wait, what is his compromise? Is it that he doesn't go to the funeral? Have I fucked things up? Gonna whisper my choice to Dan. I don't know. What's he gonna do? Is he... Have I kind of fucked things up a bit? Dan couldn't bear the thought of Linda going to the funeral alone. Ah, so he flew to Denver with her. Ah, Linda told Dan stories about Grandma Jo. See, I think we did the good thing here. Dan talked Paul into a compromise. Hooray! Okay, so we don't get the book signing, but we do get a compromise. Tommy didn't get to go to the air show. Oh, Tommy had a crying fit. Well, you know, you can't give everything to your kids, I suppose. How harsh. And that's how the Kaplans' first month out the house on the cliff came to an end. Oh, I hope that's not the end of the game. Dan sent a work in progress to his agent, who was glad to see that Dan had gotten back on track. They were both hopeful that Dan could maintain his focus. So this is quite an extended little scene going on here. The next day, Dan made good on a promise to take Tommy into the woods. Ah. A few nights later, Dan and Linda got a babysitter and drove into town for a date. Yes! Dan surprised Linda by giving her a necklace. And Linda surprised him when she gave him a watch. Oh, and they made love. They still had 2 more months. Right, okay, so we're a third through the game. Their story was just beginning. I really hope that we're going to get to see more of what makes this house haunted. I don't know who I am. Presumably, if I'm a ghost, I must be the ghost of someone and not just some sort of disembodied spirit. Right, vacation. Very sunny in the house, and I think we'll end it there. So, until next time, this has been The Novelist.